Have you ever noticed how the loudest voices in the room rarely control the real power? Why is it that some people speak endlessly about their plans, yet never seem to move forward, while others say nothing and quietly build empires? There is a mysterious strength in silence that few understand, and once you grasp it, it will change everything about how you pursue your goals. If you stay with me, you'll discover a secret mindset that can protect your dreams from being crushed before they even get started. This alone could be the key that unlocks your success. Think about it. Every time you announce your intentions, you are handing over a piece of your power. Sharing your plans feels good at first. It's like giving yourself a little taste of achievement without doing the hard work. But there is a hidden cost. Psychology tells us that when you talk about your goals before you act, your brain releases some of the same chemicals it would if you had actually accomplished them. This gives you a false sense of progress. Your motivation dips because your mind believes you are already halfway there. It's like tricking yourself into resting before the race has even begun. But that's only the beginning. When you tell others what you are doing, you open the door to their opinions, both positive and negative. Human nature makes us crave approval, yet that approval can come with strings attached. Some people might unintentionally plant seeds of doubt, others might compare you to their own fears and limits, and many will project their own beliefs onto your vision. Suddenly, your dream no longer feels like yours alone. It becomes vulnerable, exposed to judgment and skepticism, and this can drain your confidence faster than you realize. There is an invisible force at work when you keep your ambitions to yourself. It is the power of protecting your energy. Your energy is your most precious resource. It fuels every step, every decision, every moment of persistence. When you scatter that energy by sharing your plans prematurely, you weaken your ability to act with full intensity. Silence creates a shield, a personal space where your ideas can grow in peace, free from the distractions and doubts of others. This quiet space allows your focus to sharpen, your determination to deepen, and your actions to become unstoppable. Have you ever seen a great athlete or artist announce every detail of their training or creative process? Rarely. Their work speaks louder than words ever could. The same goes for you. When you guard your plans, you give yourself a chance to build real momentum. The satisfaction you get from talking about what you will do is nothing compared to the deep, lasting joy of knowing you actually did it, without needing anyone else's validation. This is not about being secretive or hiding your light. It's about respecting the process, honoring your effort, and letting your results make the noise. Most people underestimate the psychological trap of sharing too soon. We want to feel connected and supported, but the reality is, not everyone around you will understand the battles you face or the sacrifices you make. Sometimes, people react from their own fears and limitations, and their words can become a heavy weight on your shoulders. Protect yourself by choosing silence over explanation. Keep your focus tight and your energy pure. This is how you stay true to your path without getting pulled off course by outside voices. The truth is, your dream is delicate when it's just an idea. It needs time to grow roots strong enough to weather storms. Silence is the soil that nourishes it. When you don't share your plans, you protect your dream from premature exposure to negativity. This protection allows your passion to burn steadily instead of flickering under the gusts of doubt. You become the keeper of your own fire, the guardian of your own future. Imagine how it feels to wake up every day with unshakable focus, knowing that you are building something real, something that will one day stand so tall it can't be ignored. That feeling comes from protecting your vision with silence. It's a quiet confidence that can't be taken away because it's rooted deep inside you, untouched by what others say or think. This inner strength becomes a shield against the noise of the world. There is also a certain magic in being underestimated. When people don't know what you are working on, they don't expect much from you. And that is where your power grows, away from the spotlight, away from pressure. This space of invisibility allows you to experiment, fail, and learn. You can evolve in peace until you are ready to reveal a stronger, more refined version of yourself. By then, your success will speak louder than any words ever could. Silence doesn't mean loneliness either. It means choosing carefully who deserves to hear your truth and when. Real connection and support come from shared experience and earned trust, not empty promises. When you hold back your plans, you become the master of your own story. You decide what to share and when, keeping the most important chapters for yourself until the right time. Your dreams deserve this kind of respect. They are fragile at the start, but with silence and focus, they grow into unstoppable forces. So, the next time you feel the urge to tell everyone what you're doing, pause. Remember this: your silence is not weakness, it is power. It is the first step toward turning your vision into reality. Guard it. Protect it.
Nourish it.
Your future self will thank you for it. This is the mindset that separates those who talk about their dreams from those who live them. And once you truly understand this, you will never see silence the same way again. It is not emptiness. It is the seedbed of greatness waiting to bloom. Stay with this truth, and your journey will become unstoppable. The moment you understand that your energy is sacred, your entire approach to life changes. Energy is the invisible currency that fuels every action, every decision, and every breakthrough. When you share your goals too soon, you waste this precious currency. Talking about what you plan to do feels like progress, but it is actually a trap that steals your drive. The brain is powerful and smart. It rewards you just for imagining success. This chemical reward fools you into feeling satisfied before you have even taken real steps. This false sense of accomplishment dulls your hunger, slows your movement, and steals the fire that pushes you forward. True success demands more than words. It demands focused, persistent effort. The greatest achievers don't shout about their intentions. They protect their energy like a warrior guarding a priceless treasure. They know that silence is not weakness, but power. Silence helps you save your strength for the moments that truly matter. Instead of scattering your energy on conversations and explanations, you invest it into action and growth. This quiet investment creates momentum, and momentum is unstoppable. When you keep your ambitions to yourself, you build an inner fortress of confidence that others cannot easily shake. Sharing your plans opens the door to doubt and distraction. People's opinions, even if well-meaning, can become chains that hold you back. You might start questioning yourself or lose your focus trying to please others. But when your goals stay private, your mind can stay sharp, your motivation pure, and your path clear. The world will eventually notice your hard work, but you don't need to announce it. Results have a way of speaking louder than any words ever could. There is a deep satisfaction in knowing you created something real, something solid, without seeking applause along the way. This quiet confidence fuels the resilience you need to face obstacles and keep going when others give up. Success is not about being loud or boasting. It is about being consistent, determined, and patient. The strongest people understand the power of silence and guard their dreams carefully. When you do the same, you protect your energy, build unstoppable momentum, and set yourself up to surprise the world with your success. Keep your goals close, your focus tight, and your energy guarded. Let your results do the talking. When you keep your goals to yourself, you are protecting something much deeper than just your plans. You are protecting your belief in yourself. Many people don't realize how fragile belief can be. When you share your dreams too early, you open yourself up to the judgments, doubts, and fears of others. These opinions, even if they seem harmless, have the power to seep into your mind and weaken your confidence. The moment you start seeking approval or validation from others, you give away your control. Your focus shifts from what you want to achieve to how others perceive you. This distraction can quietly kill your momentum, and before you know it, your dream feels less like a possibility and more like a distant wish. True strength comes from building your belief on something unshakable, your own effort and persistence. When you rely on yourself, you become your own source of encouragement. No one else has the power to give you that kind of deep, lasting motivation. This internal confidence is a shield against criticism and setbacks. It allows you to keep moving forward even when no one else understands your journey. When you cultivate this mindset, silence becomes a form of protection. It creates a space where your dreams can grow without noise, without pressure, and without unnecessary exposure. Silence also fuels your creativity and problem-solving skills. When you are not distracted by outside opinions, your mind can focus entirely on the work ahead. You can think deeply, plan clearly, and act decisively. This calm focus is what separates those who achieve their goals from those who only talk about them. The invisible progress you make in quiet moments builds the foundation for the visible success that will follow. It is like planting seeds in fertile soil. You cannot see the growth at first, but with time, those seeds become a strong tree. Learning to stay silent about your plans is not about hiding or being secretive. It is about respecting the process of growth and protecting your most valuable asset, your belief and energy. When the time is right, your results will speak so loudly that words will be unnecessary. Until then, guard your dreams fiercely and keep your eyes on the prize. Your quiet determination is the force that will carry you beyond limits and into greatness. When you choose silence over explanation, you tap into a power few ever understand. It is not about hiding or playing games with others. It is about guarding your most precious resource, your focus and your energy. The world is full of noise, distractions, and opinions that can pull you off your path. Every time you explain your plans, you give away a piece of your power. You open yourself up to criticism, doubt, and negativity that can slowly erode your confidence. But when you hold your cards close, you keep your mind clear and your spirit strong. You protect your inner fire from being extinguished before it even has a chance to burn bright. Silence is the secret weapon of those who win quietly. It allows you to build momentum unseen. While others waste energy trying to convince the world, you invest that energy into action. Real progress often happens in the shadows, away from the spotlight and away from the noise. This quiet work lays the foundation for a success so solid and undeniable that it commands respect without a single word spoken. When your results finally emerge, they carry a weight and authenticity that no promises or explanations could ever match. When you stay silent about your journey, you also develop a stronger relationship with yourself. You learn to trust your instincts rather than seek approval. This trust becomes your anchor when challenges arise and doubts creep in. You become less dependent on external validation, which means you are less vulnerable to being knocked off course by others' opinions. This independence builds resilience and self-belief, the true fuel for long-term success. Moreover, silence sharpens your focus. When you are not busy sharing every detail of your plans, your mind has the freedom to think deeply and strategize clearly. This calm clarity allows you to spot opportunities, solve problems, and make decisions with confidence. It is the quiet mind that stays steady in the face of obstacles and keeps pushing forward when others give up. Embrace the power of silence as your ally. Protect your energy, nurture your belief, and keep your ambitions close to your heart. The world will notice your hard work soon enough, not because you announced it, but because you made it real. Let your actions speak louder than words, and watch how your silent strength becomes unstoppable. When you guard your dreams with silence, you are doing more than just keeping secrets. You are creating a powerful space where your ideas can grow without interruption. This space allows your mind to focus deeply and your will to strengthen. The world around you is full of noise, opinions, distractions, doubts, and fears that can easily pull you away from your path. By not sharing everything, you protect your mental energy and keep your focus sharp. Silence acts like a shield, preventing external voices from diluting your belief and slowing your progress. There is a natural human tendency to seek approval from others. We want to be understood, supported, and praised for our ambitions. But this need for external validation can become a trap. When you constantly look outside yourself for permission or encouragement, you give your power away. Your motivation then depends on the unpredictable moods and judgments of others. This is dangerous because it makes you vulnerable to discouragement and distraction. True strength is built from within, on a foundation of self-trust and inner conviction that no one can shake. When you keep your goals private, you allow yourself to grow without pressure. The silence surrounding your efforts becomes a sanctuary where creativity and determination flourish. You can experiment, make mistakes, and learn quietly. This freedom is priceless because it frees you from the fear of judgment. You don't have to explain or defend your choices before you're ready. This mental calm gives you clarity, enabling you to make better decisions and to persist even when the journey feels tough. The most successful people often work in quiet determination, letting their results speak for them. Their achievements are not just about talent, but about the patience and discipline to build something meaningful in the shadows. When you focus on action rather than words, you become unstoppable. Your success becomes undeniable, not because you shouted about it, but because you quietly earned it through consistent effort. In a world obsessed with instant recognition, Choosing silence is a bold and courageous act. It means trusting the process and believing in yourself enough to keep going, even when no one is watching. This silent strength becomes your greatest asset. It transforms your dreams from fragile ideas into unbreakable reality. Keep your focus, protect your energy, and remember that true power grows in the quiet moments when you work relentlessly, unseen and unheard. Your time to shine is coming, and when it does, your silence will have spoken volumes. When you truly understand the value of silence, you realize it's not just about keeping your plans private. It's about protecting your most powerful resource, your energy. Your energy. Every time you share what you intend to do, you give away a part of the fire that drives you forward. Talking about your goals releases a bit of the excitement and satisfaction your brain craves, tricking you into feeling like you've already made progress. Haha! This can quietly drain your motivation, leaving you less hungry and less driven to take real action. The truth is, energy is limited, and how you choose to spend it determines whether you move closer to your dreams or drift further away. When you focus on preserving your energy, you shift from being a talker to being a doer. Instead of scattering your attention on explaining yourself or convincing others, you invest every ounce of your strength into the work that truly matters. This is where real progress happens, in the quiet, unseen moments of effort and persistence. While others waste energy seeking approval or debating their plans, you build momentum that no one can take away. This momentum turns into a force so strong, it carries you through obstacles and doubts without hesitation. Silence also strengthens your mind and sharpens your focus. Without the distraction of external opinions or the pressure to perform for an audience, you can think clearly and move decisively. Your mind becomes like a laser beam, cutting through confusion and doubt. This clarity allows you to solve problems faster, adapt when things don't go as planned, and keep your eyes fixed on the ultimate prize. The calm that silence brings is not emptiness. It is the fertile ground where creativity and determination grow. Keeping your ambitions private means you protect your belief in yourself. When your confidence is built from within, it becomes unshakable. You no longer rely on others' validation or worry about their judgments. This internal strength becomes your anchor in difficult times, helping you push forward when the world feels heavy and discouraging. Your silence is not a sign of weakness, but a declaration of your trust in your own journey. The greatest victories come to those who master the art of quiet persistence. By guarding your energy, focusing your mind, and believing in yourself without needing to prove it to anyone else, you prepare the ground for a success so undeniable, it speaks for itself. Let your actions carry the message. Let your results be the loudest voice in the room. This is how dreams turn into reality. Silently, steadily, and powerfully.